Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to episode 6 of the Tremblay Mckay show. We're just waiting for my partner to hop on here, and we will get going in just a moment. Who's out there? Mr. Waka, how's it going, man? Where you been? Nice to see you. Just waiting for my partner to jump on here. Brianna, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Or Zach? Too bad Zach's not on here too. Say hi. Say hi. There's Matthew, just talking to you, buddy. Just waiting for my partner to jump on any minute now. Where are you? So yeah, this is our 6th episode. Matt's been doing a lot of traveling, and he's in Montreal at the moment, so we're actually doing this one. There he is right there. I'm going to bring him out. Broadcast. He's actually in Montreal now, so we're doing it at the same time, which is awesome. Hello, sir.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Hello. I'm good. And you?
I am excellent. It's double daytime, eh? Look at this. It's like usually nighttime for me and daytime for you, but now you're in Montreal, so.
Yes, exactly. Sunny day today. That's good.
Yeah. Fist bump. Fist bump.
But I think that it's episode 7 now.
Oh, is it? No. Did I get it off? 2 episode 6s?
We lost it.
See, this is what happens when we have big hiatuses in between.
Yeah, exactly.
We lose track of the episodes. So 2 episode 6s, I guess. No, I'll have to change that. This is episode 7, and today's topic is the importance of routine. How important it is in order to reach goals in life, to have a routine in order to, make those steps and work towards your goals in life.
I will say
that's
morning routine or something like that, but not the routine, like everyday routines like that everyone are in. Yeah, usually, like a lot of people are in the routine every day, going to work, like just not truly live, I think so. It's just like the routine to day by day, just doing the same. Whoa!
Ouch!
Just doing the same thing.
What are you doing? Hey, Carrie, Eden, how you doing? Brooke, what's up? Thanks for joining, everybody. You're all awesome.
Yeah, we got so many people are already like. Jody Ann is there. Matthew Chin is beautiful. Oh.
Yeah, that's my brother-in-law, so he's gonna have funny things to say.
Sophie, Alberto, Maria.
He likes my chin.
Skull. Yeah, so many people. Well, that's great. Awesome, guys. Thanks.
So yeah, we focus more on like a morning routine. Like, how do you start your day? How do you set your day off right? Like, if a lot of people, sometimes they'll wake up in the morning and they'll either come out of like a weird dream or something like that, be in a bad state, get up, be in a bad mood, stub their toe, and just everything seems to go wrong from that point on for the whole day. So a lot of times, personally for me and a lot of our entrepreneur friends that work online and stuff, we all have morning routines in order to like set our mindsets properly and enter the day with a happy disposition and a good mindset, and things just have a way of turning out really good when you start your day off with a good mindset routine, whatever that is. So Matthew, tell us, like, how do you start your day off usually?
So the first thing I say when I wake up in the morning is thank you. Really, I think about that at the beginning. It was like I had to think it, like I have to do in the morning routine. I have to, but now that a routine become a thing automatic after 21 days. So if you do something like 21 days in a row, after that you don't have to think about it. It's just like you do it. You're doing it.
Totally. That seems to be the typical amount of days, like 21 to 30 days, like right in there. That's that habit forming time frame, right? It allows the white matter and neural pathways in your brain to develop, into like a consistent way of thinking.
Exactly.
Right. And it's the same goes for bad habits too, right?
Oh yeah, the bad habit as well. Yeah.
They're a little easier to form, that's for sure, because they're
when
comfortable.
In the morning, the first thing I said, say thank you to be alive. Thank you to have one more day to live. It's just amazing just that we are enough lucky to have one more day to live every time. So I want to enjoy this day like it's the last one. You know, I want to this day will be an awesome day. So I say thank you for this day because this day will be an awesome day. Then after that, I think about I'm doing the meditation. So I open my phone, and what I'm doing is that I open Omvana, the application on Omvana. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's just over here, and it's a meditation application. So you have a lot of meditation, and the one I do every morning, I have two. First is the 6-phase meditation, and the other one by Vishen Lakhiani, and the other one is abundance meditation by Bob Proctor. So two really good meditation. So it's about 20 minutes. 20 minutes of meditation when I just wake up. It put me in a phase of gratitude. So the first thing is love and compassion. Then after that is gratitude. Third is forgiven. So I forgive. If I have anybody, anything in my life that I have to forgive about something, like any bad feeling about someone or a situation or anything. So I forgive this. I put away all the bad feeling about this. So I feel better in myself just to do that. And I realize that it's easy to forgive. Then after that, the fourth thing is I project myself 3 years from now. So I imagine, I visualize the life that I want 3 years from now. So it's really awesome because you usually overestimate. Oh, sorry, start my meditation. So you underestimate what you can do in 3 years, but you overestimate what you can do in 1 year. So when you think about what you can do in 3 years from now, it makes you think bigger. So you really visualize, including the 5 senses of yourself, how with the touch, the taste, what you will see, what you will hear. So everything about the feeling, how you will feel 3 years from now when you will live this. It's pretty awesome to visualize it every morning because you fix your GPS, you fix your mind to this is where I am going. So I'm doing it it's about 5 minutes during the 20 minutes. And then after that, I will plan my day. So I will see every phase of my day, what I will do during my day to go to this 3 years, when you plan all your decision, everything will happen during the day will be in a way to go to the destination, the final destination that you want in 3 years from now. So I'm gratitude because everything in my day will just go right away. I will just follow the flow,
Exactly. It's like the baby steps leading up to that. Like you have your vision of the future, and then because you're seeing that, everything you're doing is working towards that. So eventually you have that outcome. Absolutely. And what's really, actually, let's just see what some people are saying here.
Yeah.
Megan says she made it. Hey, Megan, I'm glad you made it. She definitely needs to be meditating more to remove the negativity and replace it with positivity. I mean, that's the main thing. Hey, Tobias, how's it going, man? Good to see you, buddy. So the main thing, like you were saying, what's really actually kind of funny here is like everything you just said is like exactly my meditation too. And the reason is because we're always reading the same books and stuff, right? and I think what you find is the really successful people who we try to model ourselves after in life, they all write these books, and they all have very, very similar practices and similar meditation practices.
Yeah.
They have the gratitude meditation. They have there's one other meditation that I do in the morning. I'll get to that in a second. But the visualization meditation is huge. It's huge because it sets your mind in motion and helps you, like we were just saying, take those steps in between your vision and now. Exactly. To reach that, So if you're visualizing it, everything you're doing in the moment is thinking about that, and you're doing things that are going to get you to that. It's funny. We do the very same thing. So I do a visualization meditation.
You can hold it in your hand. So
exactly. I do the visualization. I do the gratitude meditation when I wake up in the morning, and I actually try to conjure up that that gratitude, because gratitude is really, it's an emotion, and I'm sorry, if you're just thinking it, it's not a thought, it's an emotion. You're not doing it right. And what do I mean by doing it right? Matthew and I are big believers in the law of attraction, and that comes down to vibration, right? Everything is vibration. The table, the chair, the air, everything is vibration. Every particle, right? Then down to the quantum physical level, it's all vibration. And there are reasons why emotion, what you're feeling, applies to the law of attraction. It's because your feelings are vibrations, right? And that's the engine, that's emotion. So when I say you have to truly feel grateful and not just think gratitude, if you're just thinking it, you're doing it wrong. And I hate to say anybody's doing anything wrong. So, you know, try your best to make it an emotion, right? Because it's about the emotion. It's about the vibration. So true gratitude is an emotion. So I do a meditation to conjure that emotion in my heart, you know. Sometimes it's overwhelming when I do these meditations. Like I feel like just bursting, because I feel so lucky and so amazing to be alive. I mean, you really got to bring that up. Then the visualization one, you said, exactly. You gotta touch, taste, feel, smell, see it. You know, you gotta, like, if it is not the best example, but say you want a Porsche, you know?
Yeah.
Go figure out what the inside smells like, you know? Go sit in one, put your hands around the leather wheel, you know what it feels like, know what it smells like. Like, that is how to truly visualize things. Now, just on a quick note, hey, Michelle, good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Yeah. You're awesome.
Jim,
we had a good time.
Jim is there. Guillaume, my brother, is there. Carrie, as much.
Patrick Bisson, how you doing, Patrick? He's an old friend of mine.
Carrie says, as much as it kills me, the kiddos will both be in school full time now. I think mentally it will give me a bit of break, bittersweet for me. The kids.
No kids, having kids, yeah, definitely.
You know,
I don't have kids, so
doing it. A lot of people said that they don't have the time to do their morning routine in the morning, but you know, waking up like a half an hour before your usual alarm clock, like put a half an hour before, you will save time during your day. It's not something like you will be better, in a better mood. You will do things like the thing will flow like very easily. So doing it a half an hour, like setting up your alarm clock a half an hour before your usual time, it's amazing just for the meditation.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you need the time, if you need to get it in there, yeah, set your clock a little earlier, because that's all you need.
Yeah, after that, you will see, like, you will save time during the day. You will be in a better mood. You will not be tired. You will not be, like, the things will happen in your day in a better way. Then
there's one more meditation that I wanted to throw in there that I personally do, and it's more along the line of a Buddhist meditation, the oneness meditation, emptying your mind. The first one I'll do is empty my mind, right? I'll do that one and just concentrate on the breathing, where you're actually thinking of nothing. You know, a lot of people talk about, oh, I don't like meditation. I can't think of nothing, you know, and that takes practice to get all the thoughts out of your head in any time of the day, whether you wake up or whatever. But yeah, getting in, the first one I'll do is do the emptying meditation, and I'll remove all thoughts from my mind and concentrate on just my breath and just being one with everything around and all the vibration around. Then I'll move into the gratitude meditation, and then I'll move into the visualization meditation. That's my personal one. But like I was saying, we read all these books from all these authors and successful millionaires and all this kind of thing, and almost every single one of them says the same thing. They all meditate. Yeah, that one right there, and this one. They all meditate. They all have these visualization practices and meditation practices. It's uncanny. And I got to tell you, when 98% of these guys are writing these books and they've all got millions of dollars and they're all living these happy lives and they say, this is how I do it. Well, guess what I'm going to start doing? You know, I'm going to start
exactly
doing these things, you know?
Like you see people that they have the life that you want. They have the happiness that you want. They are grateful about the life. They, like, you know, when you see that and they said, like, okay, this is how I do it. I'm doing it like this. So I will also do it, like, I will just duplicate what they are doing to get the same results. So if you want a different results, you need to change what you're doing, because if you're still doing the same thing, you will get the same results. So This is the best things. And after that, when I finish my meditation, so I don't know for you, but me, I want now that my mind is waking up, sorry, I wake up my body. So it's,
it's the same thing, right? I don't know. Sorry, my phone rang.
Right, you're back. I don't know.
My phone rang.
But, so yeah,
I get a lot of phone calls. I should have shut it off.
So you need to wake up your body. So when you wake up your body, so doing some exercise, usually about 15-20 minutes of exercise, just like I don't know, stretching, and yeah, a little bit of gaining also, just to waking up my body. And after that, yeah, I forgot, a big glass of water.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing. That's before meditation. It's water.
After the meditation, yeah, before the exercise.
Yeah.
Water and yeah,
Kangen water.
Huh?
Kangen water. That's what I drink.
And two of my Yukon, yeah, in the morning.
Yeah. Alkaline water. That's what I like. I like regular filtered, and then one big glass of alkaline water as well. That really helps.
Yeah.
We won't get into that now, but yeah, definitely the exercising is something. One thing I've been getting into recently was intermittent fasting, and it's a ketosis diet where you bring your body into ketosis, and you release the ketones in your body, so that it involves not eating for 16 hours, right? So from 9 p.m. at night to about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I won't have anything. So it's called intermittent fasting. And then that extra 8 hours is where you eat in the day, and you have a high protein, high fat diet. You stay away from the carbs a lot. There's a certain amount of calories worth of carbs that you can throw in there. But it actually genetically puts your system into a kind of, I guess you could say, kind of a survival mode, like ancient survival mode, where you're a lot sharper in the mind. You would think that, it's food that gives you the, sharpness of the mind. Well, yeah, certain nutrients do help that, but eating too much food, it uses up a lot of energy just digesting food, right? So I put my body into ketosis, and it basically puts your body into fat burning mode instead of fat storage mode. It has to do with your insulin levels and your, how much insulin your pancreas secretes based on the sugar levels. So it's a very measured out type of, it's pretty cool, Michelle.
And usually
it's a really healthy way to eat.
In the day, your body, your mind to wake up better, you need glucose, okay? You need glucose to your mind.
Well, that's sugar. Yeah. That's why you do have to have a few bit of sugar in your diet, of course.
Yeah, but you will find the glucose in the morning into the fructose. The fructose will transform into the glucose. So you need to eat fruit in the morning, usually. First thing you eat in the morning is supposed to be fruit, because that's
where I get my sugars.
Your stomach is empty. The fruit will go straight away and will be digested into the intestine, and you will have the fructose will transform into glucose, and you will wake up your mind, because the glucose will go straight up to your mind.
I'm telling you right now, my mind is way more awake with this intermittent fasting than it is when I wake up and I eat breakfast. So I basically leave breakfast out of the equation, right? I don't eat till 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and my mind and body perform sharper than I've ever had in my whole life being on this ketosis. I don't eat anything till 1 o'clock. It's 16 hours of no food. It's called intermittent fasting, and it puts your body into fat burning mode. And your mind works a lot better off of burning fat for energy than it actually does burning sugars for energy. I started trying this about 2 weeks ago, and I'm blown away at how much more energy I have, and I eat a lot less, And when I do eat, it's protein and it's fats. Like I said, yes, I do eat. I put I eat a lot of fruit for my sugars in that way. But this works for me. I mean, everyone's body's different, right?
Yeah.
But the reports are a lot the same,
Right.
So I prefer that, because when I eat too much sugar, my body goes into fat store mode, and I get this nice little tire around my waist.
Yeah.
I'm not too fond of it. But it also, of course, let's get back into the working out your body aspect. This is something that I do as well, right? I actually... so when I am working out, my body's like burning all the fat, and that's where my energy is coming from, right? From the protein to build the muscle, and from the fat for energy. and a little bit of sugar that I do eat. You have to watch your calories and stuff like that. So it's a calorie counting type diet. But because of that, like I'm becoming a lean machine. So it's actually really, I'm really enjoying it, I have to say. And it works like, if you want to lose weight, it takes a little getting used to. If you're used to eating a high carb diet, like a lot of pastas, a lot of breads and stuff like that, it does take a little getting used to because of certain bacteria in your gut, the candida. They're almost like brainwashing bacteria, and they send messages to your brain to keep eating those carbs and keep the sugars coming. So you're trying to kill off a mass majority. There's a lot of nutrition and stuff behind it. I don't really want to get into that, but yes, exercising. That's definitely, you got to work. For me, I work out the body every day. It's a really important part of my day. It gives me energy right off the bat, and that's usually what I get into after I eat. I don't do that right away, but I'll do a little bit of stretching and stuff like that just before. Hey, Simon, how you doing, man?
Yeah,
nice to see you. Thanks for showing up.
For the like, thanks for the love that we have. Like a lot of reaction. We love it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. How many people in the chat meditate in the morning? I'm just curious, like how many people in here actually do it? Put a comment there if you meditate in the mornings. I'd like to see who does it. Poison. What's poison? You drink poison in the morning, Michelle?
Terry said it's again that's so distracting, lol, but try to get the best of you. I think it's because of the kids. Yeah, lol, bless you, Carrie. Benoit is there. Hi, Benoit. I like that Costa. Carrie, keto worked great. Keto worked great. Works great. Keto. You know keto?
Keto?
Keto.
Oh, keto. It's the same thing. It's the ketone diet. It's the same thing. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, the keto diet. Okay. You put your body into ketosis. It's a very popular way of burning fat. It works really fast. If you want to burn fat, look into intermittent fasting ketosis diet, and it's the key. They've really figured things out on how the body operates and digests certain foods and certain things, and they're starting to get to the bottom of things, starting to figure things out. It's a pretty healthy diet. You'll see even throughout religions throughout the past, people talking about fasting and how healthy it is to, clean out and cleanse your body, and I kind of do that every day. So, yeah, it's a really cool way to lose weight really fast, but it involves working out too.
Michelle, she said, I'm going to try it. I was just noticing how tired I am today. So yeah, maybe that's a good thing. Hey, Simon is there. Hey guys. Hey, Simon. Nice to see you. Poison, Simon, not yet. I have to do this for the meditation in the morning, probably. Megan, me too, Simon. I haven't practiced meditation, but definitely need.
We didn't get any ones in the comments, so we have no meditators here. It's putting yourself into that positive mindset first thing in the morning is like it's the most important thing that I do. Like I cannot stress how much better my day goes in terms of emotionally, the way I look at things, the way I approach problems, because every day has problems. Every single buddy has them in one form or another, some bigger, some lesser, but everyone has these adversities in the day, and how you approach them and how you perceive them is based on your emotional maturity. And when you meditate, it helps center that your emotions, to where you can handle things a lot better. Your mind is prepared for it. Meditation, for me, the 3 different meditations, especially that I do, are just, I just cannot stress how, and I'm sure you agree because you do it every day too, and there's a reason why we do it, and it's because it really centers you and helps, centers me, and it helps myself handle all the problems that come along in a day and all the challenges. They're not problems, they're challenges.
It's aligning yourself, you align everything inside of you. You also when you start with love and compassion, like and with forgive, when you like love and compassion, gratitude and forgiveness, when you start with these 3 things in the morning, like you clear your mind for all the problems. Your day start with happiness.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for bad feelings.
Yeah, no.
You don't need them. They're no good. You don't need them. They don't help anything.
You don't need negativity. So
get them away. Forgive people.
Sorry?
Said forgive people. Just forgive and forgive and forget. There's no reason to harbor negative emotions, and meditation is a great way to do that. I mean, you know, let's get on with positivity. Let's get on with solving problems. The world has a lot of them. You know, let's solve them. Let's put out goodness, and, you know, forgiveness is one of the biggest things. You're right.
That's changed your mindset in the morning, and your the way you see the life. You know, that changed all my relationship. Changed because of
tell me about it.
Different. I'm like
preach.
That's really amazing.
Thanks for sharing, guys. Thank you so much for sharing. Keep sharing if you can. That's awesome. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
I will search for a book to introduce meditation. Do you have a suggestion? The Code of Extraordinary Mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This book,
meditation.
Code of the Extraordinary
Awesome.
Mind.
And the application is from this book, Omvana. I was talking about this application, Omvana, that I was showing in the
Omvana.
Here, it's the application from Vishen Mckay from this book, and we talk about the 6-phase meditation in this book, The Code of Extraordinary Mind. It is talking about the 6-phase meditation. There's an annex at the end, the 6 phase of meditation. What I was talking about. I'm doing it every morning. If I'm not doing this one, I'm doing the abundance meditation by Bob Proctor, but it's similar. It's really similar, but it go more deeper into the visualization of the abundance in your life, and the feeling of energy, the feeling of the power that you are. Like you are more than just like you're more than just a body. He said, yeah, you're not a body.
We're all vibration.
Body.
We're energy.
Yeah, that's pretty good, because he said
we are all, and everything is energy condensed into a slow vibration.
Yeah.
Everything is one.
So he said, you're not a body. You live in a body. You don't say I am hand. You say my hand. It's something you have. The body, it's something you have. Your name, it's something you have. You say my name. You don't like. It's something you have, and not this. This meditation is really powerful. And after that, he said, like, imagine a funnel, and then
not this kind of funnel. Not a sales funnel.
Yeah. Imagine a funnel of energy, and the energy will go through your head. Like the energy come through your head, and you see the energy go flooding in you, like go through your body, everything, and you see the power of this energy everywhere in your body. Simon asked in French, I guess, like, in French for the books, for the meditation in French, like the best meditation I did, like all the time, it's always in English. I never did a good meditation in French. I never find it, but Simon, the good news is that we are talking with Patrick. Actually, Patrick Cousignat is in our team, and Patrick will translate the 6 phase of meditation in French. So we'll do the same 6 phase of meditation that Vishen Mckay is doing it. He will translate it in French. It's done already. You probably just have to record it. So it's probably available pretty soon for everyone in
Parisien ou Québécois?
That will be Québécois in French Canadian, Quebecer.
Okay, well, here's a perfect segue into one of the next things that I do in my morning routine. Actually, it's not the first thing. It's actually the first thing that I do. Lately, the first thing that I do in my routine is I always have at least a couple books on my bed table. And the first thing I actually do is read in the morning. Yeah, before my meditations. I read.
Just a minute ago, 2 minutes ago, I was thinking about you didn't talk about the reading. Yeah.
No, I'm getting to it. We had to get through the nutrition and the meditation and all that, and the gratitudes. I used to separate my gratitudes. I used to do my gratitudes separately, but then I integrated my gratitudes into meditation because it allowed me to conjure the emotion with deep concentration. So I moved my gratitudes into my meditation. And but the first thing I do every morning is I read. I read for at least minimum a half an hour, if not an hour, right?
In the morning.
I'll just start reading.
The first thing.
gets my mind rolling. And then I like to do the meditation after that, because then it centers everything, and then I can deal with the work day or whatever job or whatever I have to do. So that's just, I'm kind of liking doing the reading first. It just gets my mind rolling, right? And just exercise for the brain, kind of, right? So I enjoy reading first, and then I'll get into my meditations, then, then move on from there, do the,
Great.
that kind of stuff.
Did someone so we know now that you don't have meditation in the morning, but is it some people who watching this who do a morning routine? Do you have any routine in your day just to feeling better, just to bring positivity into your life, into your day? Simon say, if I found one, I will share. Thanks a lot for the book in French. That can be awesome for meditation as well. I tried to download some application, but for now there's nothing free in French. They all try to charge a lot. Omvana is a free application, and there's a lot of meditation free inside of it. Pretty good. You have also meditation that you can pay, but you have pretty good meditation for free. Michelle says, so good. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the like.
Thanks for showing up, guys.
A lot of people share our go live, and this is the episode probably 7. Thanks.
It's 7. Can I change that? I can edit that. Eh? Can I edit the title? I think I can.
Yeah. Edit it. Yeah.
I'll edit the title. It's episode 7, lucky number 7. So, after I do my reading, my meditation, like I said, I used to eat after that, but now I'm doing the intermittent fasting, so I don't eat, and I don't really exercise until after I eat. So I've kind of after my meditations, after my reading and meditations, I'll usually start working for a little bit, for a couple hours before, because I got to fill in the time between 1 o'clock. So I'll get into my work day at that point. I usually work every day. The weekends, every day, anytime is a weekend for me, for you too, like for the most part, I do what I want when I want to do it. It gets a lot easier to maintain yourself emotionally and deal with problems when you have like an online lifestyle, when you're an entrepreneur, when you get to do your own thing whenever you want. I mean, there's a discipline involved, right? Absolute discipline involved, because I can see a lot of people, kind of slacking a little bit, but I work very hard, and I know you do too, Matthew. And that's why we do these meditations, and that's why we read as much as possible and try to strengthen our knowledge and always grow our knowledge, always strengthen our minds, so that we can actually approach our work days with pleasure and love and enjoy what we're doing and help other people, right? So I'll get into my work day almost right after that. I'll have a good bunch of reading, I'll do the meditations, my gratitudes, and then I'll start my work day. Then I'll do that till about 1. I'll eat after that, because I do the intermittent fasting stuff right now. Yeah. And I'll exercise after I eat. I'll do my workout after I eat, right? That's usually how I work it these days. It used to be all in the morning, but now that I do the fasting thing, because I want to work out after I put something in my stomach, right? Yeah. So that, I burn the fat, and I burn them and use the protein for muscle building and whatnot.
It was pretty funny. I am in Canada. Actually, I am in Quebec, and I see some friends. And I was talking with a friend of mine 2 or 3 days ago, and we was talking about. He says that he was talking to me, and he was saying that everything he think about, everything happened. Everything he wants in his life, everything happened. And we were talking about a little bit of the morning routine, and I said how much I am grateful for the life and everything, and he said exactly the same for me. I'm so grateful for everything in my life and everything. I was talking with this with my
It's insane.
Gratitude.
It's like a magic. I swear, as soon as we started doing gratitudes, it's like a magic trick. It's like this hack. It's like this universal hack. That's why I am a full 1,000% believer in the law of attraction, putting out the proper vibrations, and the universe gives you what you put out. I'm sorry, you believe what you want, but I've proven it to myself, and I've seen people prove it to themselves. And this is why we focus ourselves into these meditations. It's why all these millionaires writing these books talk about it.
You talk about love attraction, and you see all this love, all those love.
It's gratitude. Gratitude is the key. It's about positive vibration, positive emotion. And when you're grateful, you can't be thinking anger. You can't be thinking jealousy. You can't be thinking regret. You can't feel them at the same time. That's why that's why I do a gratitude meditation to conjure the emotion, to get my heart vibrating in that vibration. So, because I put out those vibrations, I put out the emotions into the universe. And you can say what you want. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Yeah. Everyone's absolutely entitled to live the way they want. By all means, we're all here to learn lessons. But you really want to know the key? Learn how to do gratitude properly. It's not a thought. It's an emotion. Learn how to do it properly and watch everything that in your life magically happen in front of you. It's insane. It's all I can say about it. I can't explain it. It just works. So.
Crystal says, hey, Crystal, thank you for the love. Brittany as well. Magical words. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and thank you 3 times. And you know why? When you say thank you 3 times, it's not just a word like thank you. You're just not saying 1 time. It puts your mind in a way that, yes, you feel the thank you. You really feel it.
To a thankful emotion.
Yeah. It's a thankful emotion. That's why you use the 3 times. Simon said, I have to go, guys. Finish it in the replay. See you. Thanks, Simon, to be there.
Thanks for coming. Hey, Dave. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good. So it's been more than 30 minutes already.
Yeah, we tend to babble, don't we?
we're not able to keep it to 30 minutes. But
we have to map it out. We have to have a routine.
Yeah. Morning routine. Try to visualize.
We need a go live routine.
Yeah, go live.
So yeah, routine's very, very important parts of our lives. It keeps us centered. It keeps us on the right track. So this is how we do our mornings, and we highly suggest, doing it to, get to reach your goals. Having those routines are very, very important. So, high recommendation from Tremblay Mckay.
Tremblay. And if you have any suggestion, if you want, we talk about something in the next episodes, just comment.
Absolutely.
Tell us what do you like, what do you love to talk about. It will be a pleasure. We will select one of your suggestions and talk about it during a next episode. Thank you for the like, thank you for the love, thank you for the share. As usual, we love and appreciate you all. Thank you, partner. Bob.
Love you guys. I'll see you in Montreal this weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm going to do my best to get there. It's only an hour and a half away, so I don't see why I shouldn't.
Oh, that's great. Saturday we'll be in Montreal. Awesome. Good news. Cheers.
Salut.
Salut.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Love you all.
Everyone. Bye-bye.